Hi guys, today I'm going to show you my 5-to-1 fight against Ozlem, and it was pretty tough. So a 5-to-1 fight is where you can have the stat points equal to 1/5 of the Titan's level. So my Ozlem was 33,100, so 1/5 of that is 6,620. So you'll see my stat points here. With health you divide it by 50, so it was 501, plus the other stats, and it equaled 6,615. You also can't have ultimate magic or second chance, and only one hex gem. So I'm showing all my equipment there, and you'll see that I had the right amount of stats. And also you can't have any potions. So I was in the right condition to have this 5-to-1 fight, and it's the battle of the Longheads, because I used the turkey helmet as I didn't want to be outdone by Ozlem's helmet there. So we'll see which Longhead wins, and I'm sure you'll know the outcome. So yes, it was a tough fight. It's a skill fight at 5-to-1, and I found that his overhead hits are okay. I didn't have much trouble with the overhead hits. However, when he does the down to up moves, especially the diagonal ones, they are really tricky. And he had one in particular where he comes up from bottom left to top right diagonally, and not that one, that's in a step back, but it was one similar to that. And I ended up having to duck it instead of hitting. So I didn't want to parry because the timing kept going wrong for me for that particular move. So after dying to it a number of times, I ended up ducking where I could to that move. And here I've got into a parry war with Ozlem, and that happens to me a couple of times, and that's definitely freaky because he's hard enough with timing as it is, but with the parry wall he goes faster, so it's definitely hard to keep that up. So yes, it did take me quite a few attempts, I've got to say. I didn't do this in one go by any stretch, and so eventually though I managed to crack his moves and beat him at 5-to-1. And his step backs are a bit tricky. That one he just did is fine, where he crouches, and that's easy to crack once you know what he's going to do. However, the one where he hops is hard, because he starts both of them with a hop, and they both need a side dodge to get out of the first move. But with one of the step backs he does a double hop, so if you immediately dodge to the side, then you'll be coming back from your dodge before he's finished doing his kick. So the way to get round it is to wait until the last moment. You see him do a hop, wait until the last moment to see whether he does then hop again or kick out. And he does one of the step backs, it's one hop and a kick, and the other step back it's 2 hops and a kick. So make sure you've waited to the very last moment, and then dodge to the right once you know whether he's going to do another hop or not. And when you've done it enough times, you can get the timing right, where you're not going to dodge too late for the one which is 1 hop, because that's the other danger, of course, that if you wait too long and it's the 1 hop, there it goes, see, right, you see there it was 1 hop, and I wait to the last moment and then dodged, and it's possible to see whether he's going to kick and dodge and avoid the kick, and still have time to see whether he's going to do a second hop. So yeah, that was the tricky part of this fight. And as I say, the parry wars and those down to up moves. And I found that in the second and third scene he does more down to up moves, so you get through the first one okay, and there's a lot of overhead hits, and then you get to the second scene and the third scene, and he just does full on lots of down to up moves, and they are hard with the timing. And if you try and dodge them all, if he does too many in a row, it's hard to keep up the dodging timing so that you don't end up getting hit by about, say, the third or fourth down to up move. So yes, he is hard with timing because he definitely changes his timing as he's hitting. You know, he does slow moves and then fast moves. So the reason I was doing this skill fight is there's 2 clubs on the Epic Games forum that has 5-to-1 fights as their requirement, and they're for honourable achievements of those clubs. So there's the Worker of Secrets club, and it has a 5-to-1 fight against Ozlem as an honourable achievement called Headhunter, which I came up with that title, and I believe I suggested this as the honourable achievement, and if I'm wrong there, I apologise to whoever it was that suggested it, but I'm pretty sure it was me. It was a long time ago now, so I can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure I thought of this as a achievement. But anyway, I thought I'd do it. I know I came up with the title, and I thought I'd do it with the turkey helm, so it looked pretty awesome fight between 2 long heads. And that's a play on the round heads. That was my idea anyway. So there they are, 2 long heads battling it out. And as I did win this fight, although I spoiled the ending for you there, but I wouldn't have uploaded it if I hadn't, obviously. So by winning it, then I should get the achievement, the honourable achievement. And you have to be a member of the club before you can get any of the achievements. So you have to actually fight the worker first at 5-to-1, and then be a member of the club, and then you can do the other fights for honourable achievements. And I've done the one against Al-Sar, and now the Ozlem one. And there's another club on the forum called the Pantheon, and that club also has achievements, and one of them is to fight all the bosses at 5-to-1. And the difference between them is the Pantheon achievement requires only 1 hex gem. However, the Worker of Secrets club, you can have 2 hex gems. So I've done it with 1 hex gem so that it would meet the requirements of both clubs. So there's also an honourable achievement with the Worker of Secrets club, also where you fight all the bosses at 5-to-1, the same as the Pantheon, and the only difference is the number of hex gems. So I mentioned before when I fought Therin that I will be going for those achievements where you fight all the bosses at 5-to-1. So this one will work towards that achievement, but it's also, as I said, an achievement of its own for the Worker of Secrets club. So there he is down, and I'm happy to say I got a bonus combo -1 gem from this fight. Thanks for watching tamLChannel, your favourite channel for Infinity Blade. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and check out my website and social pages. Thanks, see you next time.